Well, hello family and friends. Oh, well, today was the day. We had to cut all those trees down. Remember, they were all dry. It was like 3 in there, and then like about 15 of them in here, I think. So they're all laying down. Oh, it's a lot of work. And I'm using the 8N to drag it. Actually, have a pretty good system worked out, I think. I hook up with the tractor, pull them up in here, and I delim them. And once I'm done with that, putting them down there. So then when I'm all done with that, then I'm gonna cut them, split them, and bring them back to the wood pile with the other stuff. So yeah, it's working pretty slick. Just kind of wanted to kind of fill you guys into. One of them was kind of sketchy. Started going one way, and next thing you know, the wind picked up a little bit and turned totally the opposite direction. So, but for the most part, it's not bad. Some decent size wood. This is all Norway pine, and it's some kind of bugs that got them. There's all those holes in there, as you can tell. So there was some kind of bugs that got these. It started. I want to say a couple of years ago. It was a super dry summer. Usually trees can defend themselves or survive stuff like that, but it was like super dry, so they struggled to begin with, and then when those bugs came, they just couldn't keep up, so they died. I do have, I'm not sure you can see those 3 there. The top is still green. Everything else looked like it died, but since it's still green, I left them alone. See what happens. Those ones, there's some couple of them over there, same thing, they have some green on them. So as long as they're still fighting and they're trying, I left them alone. But yeah, these ones are done for. So yeah, good times. So the plan is I want to keep going, and I'm going to keep deliming these and put them up in that pile that I showed you, and then I'll block them up and split them once I get to that point. And actually I'm using my my Milwaukee little chainsaw, little battery chainsaw. So I had this battery in here since I started, and I delimbed, I know, all those there. And yeah, I think I have about half. Oh no, I still have three lines. So it's really slick little chainsaw for this job. Beats starting and stopping the gas chainsaw, and plus I don't have the fumes and the noise, so it works pretty slick. And the 8N is doing a great job. Just having so much fun pulling the stuff around. The first time mowed, like this morning, I started by mowing this whole little, used to be a little pasture for us. So I mowed all this down because once I make this pile, this winter, early winter, I want to burn it, so I want to make sure the grass is short. So yeah, it's been fun so far. Hopefully we can keep going and no problems. So see what happens. Well, we did all the limbing done. We got all the limbing done. It's all done. All the trees are gone now. This is my 3rd trailer of just crap I picked up. I did replace the battery for the last 2 logs, so it didn't quite last the whole shebang, but pretty close. Yeah, I'm gonna go unload this stuff. I'm gonna try to use up whatever's left in the gas tank for the chainsaw and block some of that stuff up over there. And I'll do a count to see how many trees we actually ended up with. Oh, I'm pooped. I'm ready for another beer. But yeah, getting there. And yeah, the temps are dropping fast, but I'm hoping I can just finish up that gas tank quick and block some of them things up, and then pick up from what we left off tonight tomorrow morning. Yep, so here we are, out of gas. So we did end up with 20 logs, and between cutting them down and all that stuff, I still have a whole bunch here to go, but that's a good start. They all feel super light, so it should be nice and dry. I'm still gonna split them because of my gasification unit. It still likes it split, but it should give us good heat for the first month or two. I'm hoping between what I have in there now with some of the other logs. I mean, if you watch the other videos, the logs I had in there on that lean-to, it's some ash from last year and some more of these Norways that died a couple of years ago at our cabin and we cut down. So between those and these and that ash, would be nice to go through at least well, October, November, maybe part of December before we tap into our wood that we cut and split this year. So we'll see. But yeah, so this is it for tonight. Just finished this off here. Gas is all gone, so I think I'll just cream myself up and go in and have supper and maybe watch a movie with the kids and whatnot. And I'll try to be out here early in the morning. I'd like to block and split all these tomorrow and have them all piled up and good to go, so by the end of the weekend it's all said and done. But also small game is open as of today in Minnesota, so the wife wants to go and do a little bit of a riding around and see if we can find a few partridge or grouse so we can at least have a meal. I don't like going out this early because I mean there's just so much cover for them, it's hard to see them. But what's nice, on our 40 over here, just the other day I was driving down to check one of my game cameras and I spooked up at least 15 of them. So we'll see, maybe I'll go for a drive tomorrow, just just to make the wife happy. But also if I really am short of some meat, I can just go for a walk along the edge of the brush. I have actually a trail that's mowed all the way down to the end, and that's where I saw those grouse. So if we do shoot one or two or three or four, we can always try to limit out right here on our 40. So yeah, see what happens. I'm ready for some supper and some cold beers. So see what happens tomorrow. Well, it turns out my chainsaw made me a liar. It sure acted like it was out of gas, but when I checked, it was still some gas in there, so I was able to block some of these up. So this is all I have left for the morning, which is nice. Top it off in the morning and finish this off. Then I can split these before the family even wakes up and are ready to do some hunting. So we'll be in good shape. Here, I want to show you, just look at all that, just all the bugs they got in there, just killed this tree. It's really bad. Yeah, look at all that, holes and stuff. Like the trees are so dried up, like they actually really easy and really light to handle. But yeah, so there we are. That's all we have left on that side now. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll call it a night tonight. Ooh, okay, now that you guys see that, so that's a grain bin that we bought from a neighbor. Well, he passed away. He lived just on the other side of those trees. There's an old homestead. That's where the grain bin comes from. So once he passed away, his family had an auction sale, an estate auction, and we ended up buying the thing for 500 bucks. So last weekend, I wish I would have filmed it, but last weekend we ended up actually lifting it up and putting it on the trailer. And yeah, we have another couple of weeks to use that trailer, so I'll have to move here pretty quick and move it to the spot we wanted to. But that thing was it's something different. I've never used silo jacks before, so I wish I would have had time to actually film that thing, but I did not. So I might try to film when we actually put it down to the spot we want it, so you guys can see how the jacks work and all this stuff. So yeah, more projects and not much time left. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but there's geese all over in the background. They're rounding up, they're ready to head south, so it's definitely fall. And I'm happy to have this wood, and once I get this in the shed or in the lean-to, with everything else we have, I think we are ready as far as firewood goes. We'll just have to button up a few other projects, such as that thing that I wasn't counting on, but you know, it is what it is. So alright, well, see what happens tomorrow. Well, plans changed. It didn't work out as I wanted to, so now it's 2 days later. Yeah, today's Monday. I wanted to finish all this up on Sunday, but I had to go and help out the sheriff's office. They called me in for a day, so I pulled in a 12-hour shift yesterday, and here I am now. So yeah, I finished cutting up all those logs, blocking them up, and now they split one load. You can kind of tell the difference, but I think I'm gonna have way too much. I think I'll have about 4 of these trailer loads, so I can probably do 1.5 more before I run out of room. I like to leave, I'm not sure if you can see, there's a window. I like to leave that open, so if I open my window I can get some breeze. Plus I like to look from that window out on the field to see coyotes and deer and whatnot, so I want to leave that open. So yeah, I think maybe 1.5 loads, and then I'll have to, I do have those pallets over there. I can use one of those right next to the stove and pile some on there too. So I have options, but yeah, I want to go get this done so we can move on to bigger and better things starting tomorrow. So the plan is, what I want to do tomorrow after work is actually pick all the tomatoes and actually pull the plants up. And then I think we have some beans left, but I'll do the same thing. I'll just pull the plants, pick the beans off as I go, dig up the carrots, and then we have some beets left in the back that the wife wants to do some stuff with. So at least I want to get that far enough. Oh, and the onions. So if I can get that side of the garden done tomorrow, the wife is off on Wednesday, so she wants to do some canning of the carrots and some other stuff. But then also I can take this section of the garden down, which would allow me to move that thing, hopefully not this coming weekend, but at least you'll be ready for it. This coming weekend we should get quite a bit of rain, so I'm a little bit worried that the garden's gonna soften up, so I won't be able to drive through here with that thing, but we'll see. That's just projects and projects, but that's the plan so far. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish the wood, and and go from there. We'll call it the watermelon we have over there. I can zoom in, what the heck. Anyway. How about now? Yeah, there you go. Boom, look at all the watermelons there. Little baby ones. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go finish splitting. Yeah, so we have that pile and all these to split yet, so I have a little bit of work in front of me yet. So I'm thinking 3 more loads. I don't know, we'll see. I'm taking bets right now. Winner takes a subscription to the channel. How about that? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Well, there's another load. Still have that left and this left. So I think, yeah, we'll get probably 2 more loads out of it. We'll see. Well, there's load number 2. And yeah, we only have a little bit of room left here. I actually went a little bit higher than I would like to for that window, but anyway, yeah, I think after this little chunk here we're gonna have to set up on those pallets. Wow, okay. That's load number 2. Technically 3, but yeah, load number 2. And I think we're gonna have, yeah, between those and this, probably one hell of a last load or load and a half. We'll see. Yeah, I'll go pile these up. Well, it's getting kind of late. This is trail number 3 and not done. So I was wrong, but it's getting kind of dark to film, so yeah, I'll go unload these quick, then I'll come back and finish this load here. It's nicer by the house because I have lights, but I just want to make sure I have enough daylight left here to split these bastards, and this project should be done. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Many more projects to come, so subscribe and follow us.